So I recently had an epiphany, and you guys have probably heard this before, but for me, just looking at the recent events that's going on within this world, within our society, and how things are so unbalanced when it comes to men and women, there's something inevitable in the future that's coming that needs to be talked about. So before we get into it, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. Donate to the channel. The Cashapp is in the link below. So I was watching again one of my favorite YouTubers. He had a live stream, and he broke down how in UK they're having laws passed where street harassment is a thing, where you can't catcall, you can't approach women. Like it basically gives these women ammo to the fact of, if you go and approach a woman that you find attractive and she's not attracted to you and she wants to put you in jail because it's harassment, right? You can get up to 2 years in the UK for doing that. And I think that's the minimum. It's 2 years. And it just made me think about a few things, right? You got Instagram, DMs. You have Me Too cases, harassment cases. Women are, this is where things get really, really like a mind fuck, right? Because the bombshell that we need to talk about is, in the future, women are going to have to approach men. Due to all these stupid laws, do all these harassment, right? All these different things. It's going to make it to the point where men don't even want to have a physical interaction with you, have a face-to-face conversation with you anymore. But what do women talk about on a consistent basis? Attractive men do not approach, or men in general, do not approach them in public. Well, why the fuck will we approach you and risk going to jail? On top of that, some of these guys get roasted and put on social media when they actually go up and try to have a decent conversation, right? How many times have you seen guys at the gym approach a woman just to help her out, right? But in her delusional ass mind, she's like, oh, he wants to speak game to me, right? And so she films it, calls him a creep, calls the gym bros out, all this different stuff, just to find out that he was trying to help her out, like she was struggling something, help her lift some weight. This is how crazy our society is going, where it's headed to. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be on dating apps now. Everybody's going to be Instagram and DMing now, if they aren't already. And that's where social credit score is going to come into play. It's no longer about real life. It's no longer about how I do this and do that. Well, how many followers do you have? And if you have a certain amount of followers, I want to get to know you. When followers don't equate to money, followers do not equate to good people. Most people that follow you, you don't even know or care to know. This is the paradigm that's where it's headed, right? So women are going to have to come up with some kind of game plan, right? to talk to men, because and where this society is going with all these court cases, all these false allegations, it makes no sense to go up to a woman and just have a regular conversation and risk all your hard work go down the drain with one wrong interaction with a woman. What do you guys think about this, right? Do you guys think the pickup game, all that stuff, cold approaching, you guys don't see any problem with that? As far as like the consequences with it, you guys are approaching and you're doing just fine? Or are you on the other end where it's like, hey, I'm not finna risk none of the money I'm making possibly dealing with this woman and her giving me a false harassment or Me Too case or whatnot, right? I'm not, what do you guys comment below what you guys think, right? And the other crazy thing that I just thought about, pretty much everything that women do is to get some kind of attention, right? If you see a woman with a crop top on, with tights on, attention. Makeup on, her makeup's done, her hair's done, attention. Women go to bars, women go to different clubs, right? Just to get attention. And this is killing their certain ways of getting attention, right? That they actually value, right? Because like I said, women can get attention online. Doesn't really go the same because you don't know this person or see this person in real life, right? Most times. And if you ask women, they'll say, hey, I would rather meet somebody in person and have a conversation in person than to meet online somewhere. But with all these different things going on with society, going on in marriage, going on in relationships, going on with these laws, the logical decision is not to approach you. And I'm not saying you guys to just mail it in and become monks your whole life. I'm not saying that either. There's a balance somewhere. You're going to have to get good at vetting women and looking at women and noticing and observing women that are into you, right? In social situations, right? Because if you master that one skill, you'll be able to approach her without no problem, right? But this is just society is going in such a crazy direction. And nobody's speaking up about it. You would think women at this point would speak up about it and be like, hey, that's too much. Okay, we get it, but that's too much. They're not even saying anything. So that's my video for today. You guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. Support the channel. The link is the Cash Apps below. And we'll see you guys on the next one. We're out.